Seeing yourself clearly is a difficult task indeed. Perhaps even a thankless one. After all, they say those who lack adequate powers of self-perception often lead a happier existence.
There are many things in this world that may catch our eye, but don't always believe what you see. If what we see in the world were all there was to it, then there'd be no need to think, would there?
Eternity means never having to let go of what you already have. But on the other hand, it also means giving up on all other possibilities. That's just the way of the world. No one can have everything.
In a way, obtaining a vision is like gaining a powerful ally. But saying someone has powerful allies is more of a comment on how extraordinary that person already is. After all, allies only augment your existing strength. Unleashing that strength depends entirely on your own will.
To me, happiness is savoring every bite of rice down to the very last grain, listening to the sound of the wind while taking naps on the grass, and reading all 10 volumes of a supernatural novel in one single sitting.
Every Pyro Archon throughout Natlan's history has left behind important knowledge and memories within the Sacred Flame, for the benefit of future successors. When inherited, the sheer amount of information can impact your sense of self. So I chose to leave behind this phrase: before you become one with Flame, be proud of who you are now.
Very often, only once we get hurt badly are we finally forced to face our own laziness, ignorance, recklessness, or arrogance. There's nothing to regret though. We have no way of seeing all the possibilities that lie ahead in the future, so we have to rely on clumsy trial and error to gain knowledge. Just think of pain as the tuition you have to pay.
This is a topic that has been discussed ad nauseum. I don't mean to condescend to humanity, but it is quite clear to me that society's concepts of justice, fairness, equality, and rule of law are not equivalent, and never can be. Now, of course, water always seeks its own level, and it was in this spirit that the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, hoped to achieve universal equality by connecting all things with love. Her successor chose instead to seek equality by means of the law. Ultimately, due to various external factors, this unfortunately manifested itself in the distorted form of trials for the sake of trials. Nevertheless, there are reasons for everything. I suppose I should refrain from criticizing her.
I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own 2 hands. So come over here. Now, take my hands in yours and give them a good shake. There! See? Doesn't that feel good?
Visions are also a type of contract. You should know that all power comes at a price. For every bit of power you gain, so too do you gain more responsibility.